that's it. We are live on the internet, which is super exciting. Uh, I am. This is Marianne Downing,
Hi,
and
good
I
morning.
adore Marianne Downing. Marianne Downing is a
Oh,
fantastic human being, and she's the pool safety mom out of San Diego, and she has been a water safety advocate since the dawn of time.
ex-
Um, since before she was born. No, that's I mean like even uh, before you were alive. I think you were somehow championing for water safety.
was.
And yeah, she's an awesome person, and I wanted to talk to her because of all of the water safety folks I've met. She's probably in my top two. So yeah,
Oh,
fantastic. So how you
well, good.
doing?
I'm awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for thinking about me and
Oh,
coming
thank
into my
you.
house in the morning. Very much.
It is very early in California.
It's 6 o'clock. Time to rock.
I am sleeping at 6 o'clock. I I go to bed really really late, so
Not me.
6 a.m. for me is really deadly. Um, so if you can, do me a favor and tell me your origin story. Where did you come from,
Okay.
and how did you make your way into water safety?
Pittsburgh. I'm from
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Well, a few miles outside of Pittsburgh, born and raised. And I actually got my start in aquatics at IUP,
IUP.
Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I'm a proud alumni. And that's a college in Pennsylvania. It's a teacher's college kind of thing. I have a degree in health and physical education, and my specialty was aquatics. My emphasis was in aquatics, and that's where I met folks like other alumni are Bob Gorick and Adam Kaczmarchi, and the NDPA is now housed at IUP.
Yes.
So, yeah, at high school I was a swimmer and taught swim lessons and lifeguarded, and
Hmm.
went to IUP to be a YMCA aquatic director, which I was for
Nice.
which I was for a very short time in the decades ago.
It seems like IUP has been the starting place for a lot of people in water safety.
It truly was. We had an aquatic school every summer, but more than that, we had Ralph Johnson, who was the professor who really his focus was on drowning prevention and aquatics and being a professional in the aquatics world.
Is
So my
he is
dearest
he
friends are from there. Yeah.
is he related to Johnny Johnson at all?
No,
No.
that would
Okay.
be a good one. Maybe they really are.
It would be, yeah. That would make sense. So why is IUP so unique in its water safety curriculum? Why is it the cause of so many water safety people?
Well, we're Pennsylvania people, first of all, and
Okay.
it's a hardworking bunch. And I honestly think that there's this spirit of give back and help the community and, a purposeful life where you interact with others and help them have better lives. I mean, community service. I mean, I was raised by, the Girl Scout leader mom and who volunteered for everything. And I guess I sort of became that mom too. So it's a good thing. But after IUP, I did go into aquatics. I worked at the Y for a little while and then moved to New Jersey
Okay.
and, and went into, I actually got a different job after about a year or so with the YMCA because that's like one of the hardest jobs ever. Plus a 70-mile commute nearly. That was too much for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was the aquatics and fitness director at a Y in my very early career.
Hmm.
And I actually decided to go into insurance because it was easier. But it
Right.
gave me the opportunity to um, just volunteer as much as I wanted to, anywhere I wanted to. So I worked in insurance for many years, and then I had the worst day ever with a lot of other people in the East Coast on September 11th, 2001, and saw the plane hit the buildings from my car. I was on my way to work, and
Wow.
honestly, it was the worst day ever. And it makes your brain very different when something like that happens to you. And the next day, I was like, well, why am I still alive? What am I supposed to do next? And within a year, I got laid off from my insurance job, but got some outsourcing kind of help. And I decided to start my own business because you get the opportunity to think, well, what am I good at? And what can I do that might be good for other people and not and my family, of course. So I decided to start a little company called Pool Safety Solutions. And because my idea was I have all this great background in aquatics, I had recently bought a house with a pool in New Jersey, and I wanted to fill it in with dirt because my kids were 5 and 10 at the time. But then I went out and I did my homework in water safety to figure out well, how can I make my own pool safer? And with all this homework, I thought, I got to share this. My gosh, I found all of this great stuff. Not that it was from New Jersey, it was mostly from California. So I ended up putting a pool safety net on my pool. And while the guys were putting this pool safety net on, I'm thinking, oh my God, that could be my next business. I could tell people about all these great products that are out there. So I did start Pool Safety Solutions, and I became like a rep for pool safety fencing, pool safety nets, alarms. I talked about automatic covers, and I would go to people's homes. I was also a WSI at the same time, a Red Cross volunteer, and I would talk about all the things they could do to keep their kids safe. Swim lessons, CPR, all of that.
That's awesome.
That was my pool safety solutions. I thought it was genius at the time.